Welcome to South Florida, the bottom of the clip of the Gunshine State. One of them boys still blowing in that way. Big plate, get it for the 18 if you straight. Get cake and stop hating, it's the motto of the state. A lot of fakes, but it's still real around here. That foreign talk, that can get
Alright, man. We back, man. Caneville. So we brought my man Jermaine back in here, man.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. He had great review. So we said we'll give him another chance to him, right? We'll try him out one more time. Right out the back, man. Listen, NFTs. We gave away $1,000 yesterday. Shout out to the follower Ross. All you had to do was buy more than 3 NFTs on the first run. And a lot of y'all had 2, and we gave y'all a chance to get the 3rd one. But we gave away $1,000. We raffled it off on the live show, man. So shout out to Ross who won $1,000 with the NFTs. We just dropped 2 more for the NFL draft. We dropped the James Cook and the Tyquan Thornton youth football touchdown, and James Cook scored 3 touchdowns in the 4th quarter to bring his team back. So, man, y'all thought we was capping, dog. We weren't going to give that money away, but we were giving away the bag, fool. They thought we was capping, fool.
That was big.
Yeah. they thought we was capping, man. Listen, man, we in this together. It's enough money to go around for everybody. That's what people seem to think. They seem to think that I got mine, and if he start doing his, he gonna take mine. That's not how life works, man.
Crab in the buckets.
Ruiz saying he got $10 billion. Just go write them zeros down one way, man. That's enough to go around, man. So shout out, man, to NFTs. We're gonna keep dropping them, y'all. Keep investing, man. We out here. Bro, talk to me, man. Wide receiver jumps in the portal. I jump on Twitter real fast. Hey, put the back signal out. Addison in the portal. You know what I'm saying? We could use another wide receiver, some speed, or just anybody could use somebody that good. But letting the call win up, or anybody could use somebody that good. Then boom. An hour later, they say head to USC, $3 million, a house. It's all speculative stuff, right?
All rumors.
Right. Then last night, Texas jumped in. What Texas offered?
Red McCombs, they offered north of $5 million.
North of $5 million for what? How many years he got left? Addison got left.
I mean, pretty much it's going to be one and done.
Yeah.
Yeah. He had a big year last year. He coming in.
They offered him $5 million for 1 year.
North of $5 million. So that could be anything over $5 million.
Right.
But it's still a rumor.
Right.
And now Miami, I'm saying, we done threw our hat in the race. So
I saw like a top 7 he had or something. I don't know. Did he do that?
I'm not sure because when I checked in the portal on the first, he wasn't in there. But now he's in there now.
Right.
But Miami, we put our hat in the dance. And a lot of people have a problem with the $5 million. Mm-hmm. I really don't because at first everybody was fighting for the players to get paid.
Right.
Now players are getting paid, and now people saying, "Oh, $5 million, that's a lot of money." I'm saying, just go back from the time when the NCAA was getting money for name, image, and likeness before these kids were even getting a dollar. Right. $5 million is a drop in the bucket.
How much was Ricky Williams' name on that video game?
Oh my God.
I was playing with Ricky Williams in the city of Miami. I wanted to play with Ricky Williams.
Exactly. On
that game. How many games did they sell? Tell me how much are these kids worth?
How many jerseys did Texas sell?
Right. Listen, the only reason we're looking at it like this is because for so long we said that they was worth a scholarship, room and board. That's the only reason we're looking at it like, hey man, that might be too much. But we all watched the product with the same emotion that this shit might be better than the NFL.
but then see, now this is the funny part.
Right.
You'll have a kid to play baseball and get drafted by a pro team,
right,
and sign for $2 to $3 million, and don't nobody open their mouth.
Right, because it's all just how you see things.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all how you see things. We used to seeing that, and we're not used to seeing this.
So, bro, like I told you, I love UL, but if Jordan Addison was my son, and somebody offered a real offer of $5 million, bro, I think I'm taking that.
You think you're taking the money?
I think I'm taking that money.
Is everything about money?
Not everything, but then if his body of work, right. he's shown his body of work. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So now, if y'all telling me that I can get paid for my body of work in the jerseys that y'all sold from Pitt on my back, or like whatever the case may be, then I'm owed that.
Right. It's everything about money. Late last night, 1 o'clock, was talking to John Ruiz inside the space with Kane's Unfiltered Dudes. And he said what he realizing is that even though he's giving out all this NIL money in these deals, that doesn't always seem to be the deciding factor on kids coming to your program. Say parents want to know about academics, who's going to be watching over them, all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I always go back to, I remember watching Duke Johnson get recruited. Their mom was so afraid, she wouldn't have took money. She didn't want to come back and hunt her. You know what I'm saying? So it's always education and what you know and what you don't know.
Yeah.
These numbers keep going up and up and up.
Yeah.
And I keep saying, like, where would it settle, or how is it going to pan out? The unsettling part of it is that it's not the NCAA paying the kids.
No, at all.
No, yeah. It's the kids going out to find a bag. So,
from a booster or a business, or a booster that owns a business.
Right, a donor.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know if it could be a booster, but a donor.
A donor.
Right. Edge, best tasting energy drink on the planet. Delicious and smooth with zero aftertaste. If you haven't went in the description and got your 12-pack by now, man, we're gonna fall out. I guess you gotta think, okay, Texas offered me $5 million. Then you start thinking, like, what am I gonna do in Texas with $5 million? Or you start thinking, like, how could it, you know what I'm saying? How could it hinder? What's the downside of?
I'm saying, I think the public, they just look at it like how you say it is it always about money?
Right.
So, but when you put something out in the public, on social media or just in the news, $5 million, they're not looking at it as a parent.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? They see $5 million and like, I'm taking this $5 million, but not knowing that it's a mom and dad and this kid from Miami, and they want this kid to go to Arkansas, and
right.
You know what I'm saying? It's nothing to do in Arkansas. So I think the whole just plays like a part in it. Like I was telling you, man, I think with the NIL deal in college football, like Power 5 and non-Power 5s, it's gonna be like baseball. It's like the Power 5 schools is gonna be like the major league teams. Then you're gonna have the non-Power 5 schools, like the feeder teams.
Right.
To the major league, to the Power 5
You said they're going to be feeder teams?
Yeah,
they're not going to know it, though,
No, they're going to know it, because guess what? They're going to develop a kid, right, a two-star, right, and he, in freshman and sophomore year, he got 20 sacks.
Right.
Now he's on the radar,
right.
But he had a non-Power 5 school, so he talking to his mom and dad and say, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get in this transfer portal and see what I could do in the NIL.
Right.
Boom, somebody gonna offer him something because of his numbers.
Right.
And it's sad to say, but man, that's what it looked like. College football.
What it's going to?
Yeah, it's going to.
We foresaw some of this, and we talked about it before it happened. But some of it just went further than I could see. Like I always talk about, I didn't know the bigger schools was going to take the smaller schools better players. Like I didn't foresee that happening.
Me either. Yeah. But now you see it.
Right. But I guess it's a no-brainer when you got money involved. People are going to jump in just to test the market.
Look at the kid from Jacksonville State, the defensive end.
Where he end up at?
I don't know where he end up at, but he gonna end up in a better situation than he was at Jacksonville State.
Well, we reported the kid from FAMU.
Yeah.
6'4", 220 kid out of FAMU. I mean, last year he had some crazy stats, 19 sacks, 25 tackles for loss. But he said he's not leaving. I don't know I know where the report came from. Matt Zenit reported it, but he said he won't leave FAM. Maybe they figured out a way to keep him there. But that's
trust me, somebody came up with something.
Yeah, that's a lot of production, bro. Like even Ruiz last night said it's the Wild Wild West. We're in uncharted waters. Like we don't know how is this going to land, or we don't know what's the next offer going to be. And he also talked about sometimes these offers get made and then these guys don't have the money. They got to go raise it. Not saying they can't raise it, but Hershey's is making you an offer to come play in Georgia. You get to Georgia, you coming there to play for Georgia. You finna sign with Georgia. Who gonna make Hershey's keep their word?
Well, I'm gonna get the check first before anything. I'm gonna get the check first before anything. So listen, that's funny you say that. So the kid Jordan Addison, now they saying USC tamper with the kid. It's a lot of tampering going on in that transfer portal.
Because the coach called the coach.
Yeah.
How did they get that information?
Exactly. Like
the coach called the coach 4 times.
On some street shit.
Bro, listen, we here now. And I'm glad we got a bully running the program. Cause we here now, and it's gonna be big business. Like it's shark time. It's business.
Yeah, no, it's real business, and like Ruiz, like a lot of people think it's just Ruiz that's putting these deals together. Now we got a lot of people behind the scene who don't want to be mentioned. Yeah, pulling strings. Making things happen for the youth.
That's what's up, man.
My name's Chase Smith. I'm from Palm Bay, Florida, and this is Edge, the best tasting energy drink on the planet.
All right, so listen, when we was giving hinting that Mario was coming home, or we started saying Mario was coming home, the one part where I kind of was like, ugh, I worked with his cousin at corrections, and I knew he was there, and I eventually was gonna reach out to him. Our people had told us he was coming, and when his cousin said, "Man, he's not coming back here," you know what I'm saying? There's no way he's coming back here. This and that, he's living the life over there, yada yada yada. But one thing I remember his cousin always telling me that Mario was hard to get in touch with. So I'm just assume that he's just talking from years ago, and he didn't really. I'm hoping that he didn't really talk to him. You know what I'm saying? But did you think Mario was coming?
You know what? Like I had a friend of mine. His son was being a recruiter, and they took an official visit over there. And he say, when he sat in Mario's office, he talked to the son, this and that. It's a good place to be. But he say, the whole conversation, all Mario talked about was home, was Miami. So he know how I feel about Miami. So when he got back, he called me. First thing he said, bro, let me tell you something. He said, I don't know how long Mario gonna be at Oregon. Probably about the next 2 years. He'll probably be gone. But all he talked about was home. And bro, that thing happened like the next 2 months.
I think because I kind of like when I lived in North Carolina, went to the military, never came back, lived there for like maybe 10 years. And I woke up one day and I got tired of seeing pickup trucks and trees, and it was a weird thing. It's like I was ready to come back home. I felt like I had to go see my mom. She wasn't getting no younger. And it just abruptly happened. And I was like, I gotta go home. And so that feeling, but with Mario, his mom was sick, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I know that feeling where it's like, damn, what was I doing here? You done served, you done did what you had to do.
Yeah, and that's
but it's
it.
like surreal. It's like, man, my sister, my brothers, I need to get back.
If you follow like Mario, right? He always said in an interview, if I leave for any school, it'll be Miami.
Right.
That's my dream job. So just like we were saying with money and the NIL, people always equate Oregon, Nike, Phil Knight, he got everything he want. He's not going to leave. It's not home. Bro, it is not home. And I tell people this all the time. I'm an avid traveler. I don't care where I go, where I've been. There's no place like Miami. There's no place like this place, bro.
Nah.
No, we the
outside the country?
Outside the country and all, bro. We the smallest metropolitan city in the United States. But when you talk about like nightlife, you understand what I'm saying? It's no, like you go to LA, they close at 2:00. There's no parking lot pimping.
Right.
You go to New York, they close. You know what I'm saying? Even some small places in the South.
Atlanta. I heard somebody talk about that.
Atlanta.
I didn't even know that about Atlanta. That the
you know what I'm
nightlife
saying? Yeah, it's not like that. You know what I'm saying? You'll go to small towns and man, they'll be until you last call for alcohol, and then you looking around like, I ain't used to that in Miami.
Miami ain't no guardrails.
No.
Ain't no turnstile.
No. So as we as we talked about before, you was asking if a kid at Miami being in Miami with the nightlife, is that a distraction,
Right.
or not? And I think it could be.
Right. So it goes back to we just talked to Najee Kelly mom. She's gonna bring home. She's gonna be part of the team. We're gonna start talking recruiting and putting a product out there. And selling Miami, it was like, listen, you can always sell a city. Like you sell what you have in any situation. You trying to get a girl, you trying to get a job, you sell your attributes. You can always sell the city of Miami. But the question is, do you want to? Like is a kid in the middle of Death Valley more focused because all he has is a football facility and Lee Acres outside, goddamn football facility, and there's nothing else to distract him but the girls on the campus. And then you got a kid in Miami to where it's like, boy, let's get off campus tonight. And we ain't gotta come back to Sunday night.
Let's go to the beach.
We ain't gotta come back to Sunday night.
Yeah, bro. It's you know what? That's why I say I'm glad like Mario is here, because he's from here and he knows the distractions.
The traps and
yeah, exactly. So I'm pretty sure like before they go like leave for a break, I'm pretty sure they hint on that type of stuff.
Right.
I think too, man. We lose a lot of recruits that come from smaller towns and places, and the kids like want to come to Miami, but the parents, they have to make sure that, you know what I'm saying, like Miami is going to be safe for their kids. So I think what helps us is that Miami is in Coral Gables. So you know when you drive into Coral Gables, you know what I'm saying, it's a nice neighborhood.
It's a great
you know
place
what I'm
to
saying?
be. Right.
But like how you say, Clemson. I even been to Athens, bro. It's nothing to do in Athens, bro.
Nothing.
Tuscaloosa. Nothing to do.
I done told my Athens story numerous times.
Yeah, bro. It's nothing to do in them cities.
I never been to Tuscaloosa.
It's nothing to do.
Right, that's why they have to create Universal Studios on campus.
On campus, yeah, with all these facilities.
Yeah, right.
They have to sell that, because outside of that, they don't have nothing.
Right.
But like Mario is redoing our facilities, so you're gonna have the facilities and the nightlife and other things to do.
In the city.
Yeah, in the city.
See, it's the city though. So we just focus on the nightlife, but it's the city. You meet people, you shake hands. It's you can get ahead in the city too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of people who ain't from here actually come here and
live
live here. You know what I'm saying? So you can get ahead in the city too. It's attributes to the city that can benefit you.
Yeah, you can network, because a lot of times, a lot of people graduate from Alabama, but ain't nobody going back to live
in Tuscaloosa.
So guess what? Let me tell you something. A guy from Miami, you don't even have to be from Miami, but played for the University of Miami and had a decent career, bro. You can come back here and work the networks and move how you want to move, all because
right.
you played for the University of Miami.
Right. That was one of the reasons when I came back to Miami. I was in North Carolina and South Carolina. I lived in Wilmington, like where Michael Jordan from. Mm-hmm. I appreciated Miami. Mm-hmm. I started realizing that when you're down here, you just get so comfortable. I saw this opportunity. I saw these big buildings. I wanted to see the skyline again, movers and shakers, and I was able to see it after living in the country for so long. Mm-hmm. And I was like, nah, that's where it's happening at. That's where you can make something happen down in the city of Miami. And North Carolina is a slow, quiet, good old boys. You know what I'm saying? It's just stuff going on.
In that town, all the families know each other.
Right.
Everything is close knit.
Right.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't have broke FOOTBALLVILLE up there.
No. When I went to go watch their football, it was when I first saw it, it was jaw dropping to me that they didn't look at it like the passion and the stuff we looked at it. That kind of inspired why I created it. To be honest with you, they looked at it like rec ball, or softball, or t-ball. Like their football was like it wasn't that serious to them, and I was like, man, that is not what I just came from. And that's why when I came back, I got a tour with my baby mama, and I had some free time because he took the kids, and I was like, I'm finna show people South Florida football. I'm finna show them what it looked like. Way before Friday Night Tykes. That was my idea. That's what I thought. Way before Friday Night Tykes. It's definitely a different culture down here. You think it's changing?
Man, let me tell you something. Like, so you know how people used to say about the buy-in. Like I told you, you know how people are like, oh, we buying into the program. I think the kids are really buying into the program and the coaching staff, because for the last month, everybody been talking about the transfer portal. All our kids are leaving, going to, at least 15 kids going. These kids are not leaving this program. Miami is on a high right now with a great coaching staff, with a great head coach. You know what I'm saying? With money, with new facilities coming. Why would you leave?
Right. I realized that when the deadline kept getting closer, and I was like, they see change. And they also see the kids that have left. And some of them are still around.
They're still in the portal.
And they probably, and I'm assuming they could be kind of heartbroken. It's like, I gotta go to school here. I see y'all getting $2,000 more a month. I see y'all getting, you know what I'm saying? I see it, and it changed right before my eyes. And there's ones that are like, man, listen, man, I'm just gonna stick this out.
I'm gonna ride the wave, like how Chase said in his interview. So the stipend, I don't know what the stipend was before,
triple.
but he like double, triple, of the you know, for the stipend. So if I'm a kid that made it to Miami under the last regime, and man, you pretty much know sometimes, like, you know, man, I ain't as good as D. Right. I ain't as fast as Twan. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get my degree, and I'm gonna get my master's, and I'm gonna get this extra money that I get monthly, and I'm gonna ride it out. Like, why would I leave?
Change subject. What was confusing to me was people kept saying Worsham had a good spring. Where was that coming from? Like, because you saw the scrimmages.
I think he did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happened? Like, because we would see, he looked unconfident to me in practice, but we only get to watch 25 minutes. Yeah. You got to, so what was it?
No, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was surprised that he transferred. I thought it would have probably been Reading. I don't think like Reading had a good spring like at all. But Worsham was one of the ones who flashed. He caught the ball. You
saw him do some stuff in them
he looked fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know he came off a bad injury.
Right.
But he wasn't hampered. He wasn't hindered. So but then I also heard too, I'm saying, that he wanted to go back home.
Yeah, man, it seemed like he would drop a pass in practice, man, and he would hang his head. The energy, you know what I'm saying? I saw it. You can't be out there like that. I mean, you going against some of the best of the best. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on top of your game to compete.
But you know what? But even listening to some people say Jacoby George, some people thinking like, oh, I don't think he that good. What? I don't know what they looking at. Like I'm telling you, I really don't know. That kid is gonna be one of the kids that
It's Larry Fitzgerald. He's the one that make it look easy.
Bro, he make it look so easy.
We still don't think Larry Fitzgerald that good. we still doubt Larry Fitzgerald. He make it look easy. And he about his business. You know what I'm saying? Like
quiet kid. You know what I'm saying? He don't talk too much. He don't say too much. But I think he really gonna put the receiving core on the map this year.
Yeah, he about to do his thing. Anybody doubt him just crazy. I mean, when he came out, Goldfeet said he was the number 1 wide receiver in the nation, and we all doubted him. We was like, what Goldfeet talking about? Shit. I mean, real fast, man. He showed us how smooth, how easy he make this stuff happen. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question. So if Miami is able to pull Addison, I'm saying, who will be the starters at receiver?
If Miami's able to pull Addison, who I want to start or who I think they'll start?
No, who you think they'll start?
I think it'll end up being Jacoby, Addison, and probably Romello.
In the slot?
I'm talking about 3 or 4.
Yeah, I say Restrepo.
You think Restrepo?
Yeah. Now with the first two, I agree. But then that third one for me, I think it would be 7.
I think Romelo about to do some amazing things.
Oh no, man, without a doubt.
So now if Addison come, then you got Jacoby. I just think Restrepo will be that guy that. Restrepo always gonna be that filling guy that come make a play.
Yeah.
I don't even think he has to start. I don't. I just think he's just that guy that you know what I'm saying.
Hard worker now.
Yeah. I don't think he really has to start. So you think it'll be Restrepo?
Yeah. Addison and Jacoby.
You give Addison $5 million?
Yeah. Wow. Listen, man. You asking me? I'm a diehard Kane fan.
I'm just surprised at how fast we got it.
I'm saying if we got it, then give it to him.
Well, you know he got it.
Yeah. If we got it, then give it to him.
Yeah.
I'm saying just like y'all did the math for Oklahoma. So y'all say that Oklahoma giving each player $50,000, right?
And that's not. Yeah.
That's $5 million. Go and give it to him.
Give it to one.
Go and give it to him.
You know what that does to the market? Like now the floor like NFTs. Now the floor is the floor is up here now.
So NCAA has to come with a guideline and
I don't think they can. What are they?
I don't think they will. I don't think they'll do it either. But
they have guidelines already with NIL.
But it doesn't say that this player can only get $150,000 and no more than that.
In the beginning, we thought it would say that, but obviously it doesn't. That's what we thought it would be in the beginning, but obviously it doesn't, and we'll just see where it lands. I mean, the market is what it is, and we about to find out because we about to, like Roy said, this is Wild Wild West. So we about to find out, you know what I'm saying, what the number really is. Because if these billionaires are going to be jockeying, these companies are going to be jockeying for space and showing off, you see exactly where it's about to go.
So D, switching subjects before we go, but because I know you don't like this, but in Vegas now, you know, the win-loss is out, right? So they got Miami at 8.5 wins for the year. So do you
that's
think
how many losses? They just did wins?
Yeah, 8.5 wins. So, do you think it's going under?
How many games we got? 11?
12.
12?
We got 12 games.
So they saying we're going to lose 4 games.
4 games.
To who? We're going to be picked? We're going to be... I don't see 4 losses, dog. I don't see 4 losses. We're going to be picked. We're going to be Clemson at Clemson. They ain't got no quarterback. We're going
That's me, D. That's what I did this morning.
I think we lose 2 games. I think we lose 2 games.
I'm saying. So we take the over then.
Huh?
We
Yeah.
take the over.
I believe so,
Okay,
man.
okay.
I believe we lose 2. I believe we play Clemson at Clemson.
At Clemson.
So I think that's gonna be tough for us. I think it's gonna be tough for us because they've been spanking our ass for so long, and to just walk in there and turn it around like that.
Why not though? I'm tired of getting whooped.
Yeah, that's your feelings, but those kids,
Anything
those same
is possible.
kids that got those same kids, you know what I'm saying, that had fucking Trevor Lawrence talking shit to him are on the team, and mentally now if we mentally ready or we walking there 8-1 or whatever our record is
and lock in.
But I just think mentally they got us right now, and Mari them got to do some shit to mentally change that mindset that we're not inferior to them, because they have even when we thought we had a chance, they showed us they're fucking inferior to us.
Yeah.
So mentally, the mindset going in there would have to be different, or that's going to be a tough win for us at Clemson. I don't give a fuck who they got at quarterback. I think it'll be a tough win for us mentally. Now TVD is lights out. If he's throwing for 400 yards and 500 yards, then they might be in trouble without a quarterback. Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's what I think, bro. I think that game, Texas A&M is going to be a tough game for us at Texas A&M. It's so early.
So Texas A&M, they got them the same thing too. 8.5 wins.
Well, yeah, but they playing the goddamn gauntlet though.
I know, but I think one of them losses gonna be Miami.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just the fan of me.
You think Miami gonna go in there and beat them?
Man, I think we're gonna go in there and put them in the buck.
What have you seen?
Man, I think we going over there and putting them in the buck, man. I'm telling you.
I don't know how good they really are. I just know Jimbo and they building something and they get the ball rolling. Last year when they played Alabama and they was like, Nick Saban has never lost to another SEC coach before the game.
Yeah.
Never lost to another SEC coach. Some stat.
I
looked at my girl. I was like, oh babe, this is night to night. It's gonna go down.
From his coaching tree.
Right,
from his coaching tree.
I was like, oh, there it is, right there. They just set the stage for him to get his ass whooped tonight.
Yeah, so we'll see, man.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
definitely
see.
Definitely see.
All right, man. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, man, and IOD Squad Investor Dial 786-405-9499. And shout out to Ross, man, won $1,000 NFT, the NFT giveaway, man. Y'all thought we was capping, but we not. That's Jermaine. I'm D. We out here.
Let's go take 3 motherfucking days!